Object-Oriented Programming and Data Structures. Introduction to Classes and Objects. In this video, we are going to define a class, use a class to create an object, add properties to our class, and import the class we created. Object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm based on the concept that objects may contain information and be able to carry out functions. Dart is an example of an object-oriented programming language. A class is a blueprint for creating objects. Classes may have properties, and we use variables to store these properties. We call them instance variables. Classes may also have methods. Class names must begin with a capital letter, and objects are instances of classes. For this project, we're going to create a new Dart console application. So delete the default code, the import statement, as well as the code in parentheses. Place the word void before main. In the project window, expand your project and look for the lib folder. Right-click on the lib folder and create a directory. Call it Classes. Right-click on the classes to create a Dart file. Call it Computer. It is usually a best practice for class names to have the same name as the file name. We are going to use this file to create a computer object. I want you to stop what you're doing and take a look at the computer on your desk. Think about the properties that it has. It has a name, a certain amount of RAM, a CPU speed, and storage size. So let's give our computer object these properties. We would need some variables to store them. String brand, and we're going to set that to Apple. Int gigs of RAM, that's equal to 8. Double speed in gigahertz, that's equal to 2.7. Int storage space, that's equal to 128. I hope that you have noticed that my variable names are very descriptive. Return to main.dart. We need to import this class that we just created. So type import, open and closing single quotes. Between these quotes, type package, introduction _ to _ classes _ and _ objects / classes / computers .dart. Now that we have our class, we are ready to start creating our objects. We can create an object and store it in a variable. An object is created using the new keyword. We can access the properties that we created using .syntax. We'll print the brand by using print, and inside of the print function, we're going to type mycomputer.brand. What do you think is going to happen if I change the brand from a lowercase apple, meaning apple starting with a common letter, to Apple with a capital A? We can see that the property of our class gets updated. Let's try printing all of the other properties using .syntax. We can see that all of our properties have been displayed to the console. We can get the type of the object by using the runtime type function, which is a function that we can call on all objects in Dart. Return to computers.dart and let's create another class. We will call it phone, and this time we won't give it any properties. Return to main.dart and create a new phone object and store it in a variable called myphone. Now let's use runtime type to get the type of this object. From the console's output, we can see that we have created a phone object.